Good afternoon, everybody. Dr. Harley here. Today's discussion is going to be between the Street Glide and Road Glide. Which bike is better? People who own Street Glides always say, no glide like a Street Glide. People who own Road Glide say, no glide like a Road Glide. I'm guilty. I've said both. I've owned both. I've owned two Street Glides, and now I currently own a Road Glide. One major difference is on a Street Glide, the fairing, your turn signals, everything is mounted on the triple trees. So you have all that weight. Where on a Road Glide, your turn signals, your fairing, and everything associated with both fairings is mounted to the frame. So the weight is not on the handlebars on a Road Glide like it is a Street Glide. When coming out of a parking lot or turning around in a parking lot or just backing into a parking space on a Street Glide, you have all that weight on your handlebars shifting around on you. Where on a Road Glide, you don't have that weight on your handlebars shifting around on you. Some people say, well, with the Street Glide, when you're turning, the headlights turn with you. You can see where you're going. Where on a Road Glide, the headlight doesn't turn. And they're right, it doesn't. But let me ask you this. On your car, when you're turning, do your headlights turn with you? Yeah, some cars might have a little bit of a 15-degree variance built in that they'll turn 15 degrees one way or the other into a turn. But we're not talking about cars, talking about Street Glide versus Road Glide. How often is it that you're actually turning your handlebars more than, a very little bit in a turn, while you're riding? Whether you're going down the back roads or down the highway or just around town. The only time you're really turning the handlebars very much is from a stop or turning around in a parking lot or backing into a parking space. So that argument that the headlight turns with the handlebars, to me, is debunked. Now, it's up to you. It's all personal preference. You have the traditional style of the Batwing. That goes back a long way. It's a beautiful style. It's been imitated. Same thing with the shark face of a Road Glide. That's also now been imitated by other manufacturers. So you can have one or the other. Trust me, there is really no difference between a Street Glide and a Road Glide. They're the same wheels, the same frames, the same forks. Triple trees are different. The frame mounts, the mounting for the fairing, whether it's frame or triple tree mounts, is different. But other than that, there is really no significant difference at all. The fairing is the only major difference. The weight distribution is also a difference. Yes, the weight is still on the front forks. Yes, total weight of the bike of a Road Glide is a little bit heavier than a Street Glide. That is a true statement. But what is your weight as a rider and how it feels, which is important? To me, it's important. I liked having the Road Glide over a Street Glide because of that. The low speed and high speed handling. I'm really not a big fan of, wrestling weight around while I'm trying to enjoy it. Also, another major difference is the Street Glide, all your instrumentation, your radio is right there up on you, right behind your handlebars. In some cases, your handlebars are literally right up on that fairing, inner fairing. You have one little glove box on the Street Glide, barely big enough to hold a modern day cell phone. You can plug your USB into it, your iPod, whatever, and that's what it's good for. Where on the Road Glide, you could fit a modern day phone in one or two of the different glove boxes that you have. The right glove box has a USB port in it, so you could charge it, use Waze, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, your choice. So there's a significant difference. You have a little bit more storage to put in there. You can put your Easy Pass in one, and your cell phone in the other. Personally, I keep my cell phone in my pocket. I'm riding, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to see anything come up on the screen. Someone's trying to call you or anything. That's my personal thing. I'm out riding. Secondly, when you're out riding around with a street glide, you're a little bit more protected from the wind and the weather over a road glide. Yes, that could be changed. You can always put a taller windshield on or a shorter windshield. It's up to you. Now, if you're deciding whether you want to get a road glide or a street glide, my suggestion is go to your local Harley dealership. Most dealerships allow you to road test bikes. Take a street glide out. Go for a road test. See how you like it. See how well the bike fits you. Then take the road glide out. See how you like it. See how well that bike fits you. All right? The fitment should be the same between the two. Seat height's about the same. The reach is about the same for your foot controls. On the road glide, your radio and your instrumentation is further away from you. Granted, your speedometer and tach is right there behind your handlebars, almost laying down instead of right there in your face. All right? Some people don't like that. Some people do. Only way you can know is you take it for a ride. So take that for a ride. With fit and finishes, you can always, try different seats. You can always change your handlebars. I'll have another video about how to choose what handlebar height and width is good for you. Handlebars, seats. You could get extended foot controls. If you want to stretch out a little bit more. I'm 5'8". I've had extended foot controls, 2 inches. It allowed me to stretch out a little bit more on the bike, whether I use my highway pegs or not. Sometimes I like to throw my heel up on the floorboard and my toes on the highway pegs. Sometimes I just throw my feet up on the highway pegs, or not at all. So it's up to you. It's up to what makes you comfortable, helps you enjoy your ride. Let's throw the little sport glide in there with the mini batwing fairing and the smaller saddlebags. That's a softail. It's not a touring bike. I'm sorry if you have one, but it's a softail. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Hey, if you like this video and you'd like to see more content like this, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button. If you want to see content like this or different types of content, let me know in the comments below. Please hit the like and subscribe. And the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. So with that being said, thank you. Have a great time. Enjoy the ride and live the best life you can.